This year would have marked the 20th anniversary of our Victims Quilt ceremony, where we gather in person to share and experience an incredibly powerful moment. It's our remembrance ceremony to honor both the murdered victims and their families, which usually takes place in April. We postponed it as long as we could, hoping that we could all be in the same room together, but unfortunately that just can't happen this year. But we will not let this ceremony be swept aside in the turmoil of 2020. So we come to you virtually. On behalf of the men and women of the Office of the District Attorney, I welcome you to this year's virtual Quilt Unveiling ceremony. It's my greatest hope that you can somehow feel our sorrow for your loss, that you can feel our compassion for those who have endured immense tragedy, and that you somehow in this time of social distancing continue to feel the compassion from the other families who've lost loved ones over the years, and that more than anything you know that you are not alone. To the families of those taken by violence this year, it's not lost on me that while other people complain about not being able to rejoice in the holidays with their loved ones due to COVID, your families have permanently empty seats. This is a time of year that makes every loss more poignant, but to lose your loved one to violence, I can only imagine your deep pain. Even though you're not in the same room with other families who have shouldered this specific tragedy, or with the prosecutors fighting for justice, or with the victim advocates that walk along with you, please know that we are all still here. And in a unique way, we're all one united family, and that we will never abandon you or forget about your loved one. Hopefully, we can be reunited in 2021, and I can express my condolences to you in person. As is the tradition every year, I will now read aloud the names of the victims taken from us, who will forevermore be memorialized on this year's quilt. Gilbert Vargas, 49, Porterville. Mitzi Rodriguez, 41, Porterville. Rita Vargas, 40, Porterville. Jose Vargas, 43, Porterville. Paola Cisneros, 15, from Lindsay. Valerie Martinez, 20, Visalia. Kevin Perez, 23, Tulare. Brian Nzunza, 17, Tulare. Esteban Diaz, 32, Porterville. Kathy Gargis, 68, Tulare. Tony Drott, 55, Visalia. Nico Manderson, 22, Dinuba. Rocky Jones, 51, Visalia. Roman Gomez, 26, Tulare. Siblings Jacob Ray Telness and Jackson Telness, age 7 and 12, from Strathmore. Ignacio Lemus, 15, from Alpop. Leonardo Martinez Jr., 23, Tulare. This year's quilt was passionately created by the amazing staff of Garden of Hope. From our family to yours, we wish you a season of comfort and of peace. God bless you and be with you. Good night.